Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream. My name is Blake Strife and today we are continuing our hardcore Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Yellow. Last time it ended really badly as we or I should mostly say I went to Koga's gym thinking that it would be a clean sweep with a Alakazam. But as Nuzlocking has taught me these past couple of days or 2 weeks, is that never underestimate your opponent. Because it turns out Koga in this game is level 50, and even though he has only Venonat and Venomoths, that Venomoth had double team. And it only took one boost for it to knock out most of my team. The only survivor from that onslaught was Root, my Venusaur. And the only reason he survived was because I luckily landed a Leech Seed on that Venomoth. And Koga for some reason just started wasting turns on it by using like X attacks and Leech Slap and Toxic on a poison type. Honestly, I think I gotta thank the Gen 1 AI for letting me win, which I probably shouldn't have. But anyway, you see that he's the only one on our team because the rest of them died, which is very sad. So this time, we're going to spend a bit of it trying to come up with a new team. Because we cannot beat the rest of the game without just the grass type. So, we're going to look back in our box and see who we can choose. First off, we're going to need a flyer, so I'm going to choose Fear. Let's see who else. Who's Woe? Oh, Woe is up our Parasect. Okay. What else we got? Link. Okay. I got Link, our Eevee. I'm gonna grab Lizardon. Just to start off with, I have an idea of who can be our next big powerhouse, but I'm gonna need an item in order to get it. I need to find the Super Rod. Alright, so what actually do any of these guys learn? No, these guys can't learn Surf. When you work nights, you get sleepy very, very easily. No, none of these guys can learn Surf. So for now, I'm gonna have to brute force my way to get in the Super Rod. So let's go back to Lavender Town. And then we're gonna rush our way down. Well, first, let's level people up. That way, I don't make the mistake of letting people die again, because we still gotta fight Sabrina, and her Alakazam, which is even scarier than a Venomoth, is also level 50. So, I gotta make sure that I'm ready. Drill Peck, obviously gonna get rid of regular Peck. So let's get everybody to 40 just to be safe. That should be a good enough level, right? Whoa. I mean, Whoa is probably just a placeholder for now until I get Spore. Amazing. But just in case, I'm just gonna level it up to 35 because I'm not sure if we're gonna keep it on the team, but you never know. For Candy, Link. Actually, I'm gonna keep Link like that. Lizardon is the one I have to level up. Because I don't know if I'm gonna keep Link. Lizardon maybe, but you know, you never know. Oh. Not bad. Not bad. I think I had a better spread back before. Ugh. Good thing I restocked on rare candies because grinding out an entirely new team would have been very, very tedious. No, no, I will not teach. I will not teach Gen 1 Rage because unlike in later gens, if you once you use Rage, you cannot use any other move. It will not let you. And Rage does no damage at all. So we're just gonna level you up and get rid of all your weak moves and give you better moves. Flash is awesome. Get rid of Scratch. Imagine having such few moves like that. Now we're gonna level you up into everybody's favorite fire evolution. Well, most people's favorite fire evolution. Charizard's awesome, but my favorite fire evolution comes later in the later gen. And I thought I would learn wing attack or something, but I guess that's just the Gen 3 thing. Because like at level 40, this is all it gets. Oh well, let's get root up to level 2. Up to level no. Okay, alright. I feel more prepared now. So we're gonna go find the super rod, which is always down here somewhere. It's in the house, it's in the middle, that you have to go through all these fishermen. Which with root shouldn't be too much of a big hassle, I should say. As they're mostly water types, except for the tentacles. And with Mega Drain, I should be nicely healed up. Can't use Surf yet, so get that. All the tentacles, I finally can use Razor Leaf, which is a nice crit move. Yeah. But we're level 40, so it should be fine. Yeah. See, this is why I wanted someone with Surf, so we can skip all these trainers. But it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, you know. We still have a grass type with moves that can one shot them, and and the Pokemon are in their late 20s, so not too bad. Still have Poke Flute, I do, so I can just use it on the Snorlax. I'm still not gonna catch it, and I'm just gonna knock it out. Just run away from it. I don't need it. And now this guy has electric types, but that's fine. We have a grass type, so we're good. Critical hits. Oof, well that's gonna. Oh wait, no, critical hits still go through all that. Yay for critical hits! All right, so this guy gives us the super rod, and now I actually did a bit of research of how I'm gonna do this. Now that we have the super rod, we can go to 2 different locations and get one of 2 encounters. And what's let's see, just make sure I have everybody set up. I'm gonna set. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right in front. So I'm going to go to Pallet Town, and then we can use the super rod to see if we get one of the encounters that I'm hoping to get. Alright, what we got? Yes, this is the one. A Staryu. This is exactly the one I wanted. I think, can you imagine? At the... Okay, cool. Okay, that would have been embarrassing. Trying to get an encounter without having a Pokeballs. Alright, so having Woe and having Spore. An automatic is a 100% accurate sleep move. Beautiful. So now we're gonna chuck a Great Ball. Okay, there we go. Yes, Staryu, the star-shaped Pokemon. So this guy is the one that I'm hoping will be the secret weapon for the rest of the run, because when I evolve it into Starmie, it will have it will basically have like the best moveset I could possibly get on a Pokemon. So I'm gonna name you. That's a good name first. Well, I'm gonna take a name from one of my nicely known animes, which I can't spell right. An octagram. The 8-pointed star, because when I evolve it, it will have more than 5 points. So, 0. Now that I have Staryu, I'm going to go back to Celadon. I'm just going to hear the music for a while, you know? Make it sound nice. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Okay, so now we'll go to the floor where we have the stones. I really wish they did this in later generations where they had someone who sells evolution stones instead of having to find all of them. I mean, I don't mind spending money on getting evolution stones just to make it easier. Okay, so with the water stone, now I'm going to use it on Staryu. And evolve! We get Starmie. Hehe. Okay, now that we have a Starmie, now I can teach it all the moves that I wanted to have on a Pokemon. For example, I want to teach it Ice Beam, which it can learn. I can also teach it Thunderbolt. Next, I can teach it Surf. And then finally, the last move I don't have on me, but I can get it real easily, which I'll show you in just a second. Look at the ultimate secret weapon. Well, I shouldn't say ultimate because it's a special attacker, but it's not exactly that tanky. So let's go to Saffron City. Which I just realized we have not beaten Team Rocket yet. But that's okay, because this is the perfect chance to show you how good I could be. Wait, don't say a word. You want this. EM29, which contains Psychic. And Starmie being part Psychic type means that it should learn it. I have to learn Psychic. Get rid of Tackle. Yeah. So now Starmie is the ultimate Pokemon move. Has the ultimate Pokemon moveset, especially for Gen 1. Look at this. Psychic, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Surf. All great moves that can all be on one Pokemon. Hey, just having a Pokemon that can learn both Ice Beam and Thunderbolt is already an amazing. Now I'm just going to level up Octagram to level 40, and then we can head up to start doing Silpco, because I just realized we haven't done that yet. Oh, this is going to take a minute. This is just another thing that I like having rare candies for, because some encounters that you can get, that you can only get in the later portions of the game are really low level. I mean, come on, we used the Super Rod, which usually should give you Pokemon like in the mid-20s to early 30s, and we got it at level 5. If we had to grind it out to match the level of the rest of our Pokemon, it would have taken so much time. I mean, people don't understand that some Pokemon don't level up the same way as others. They all have what do you call it? Growth rates. That depends on how much EXP they require in order to get them to the next level. Some people have good rates, some people have bad growth rates. And grinding something from level 5 to level 40 is tedious, to say the least. So that's why I'm appreciative that we have things like rare candies. There we go. Now Octogram is level 40. Has a much better stat spread. So then we're going to Pokemon Center, heal everyone up, and then start doing our thing and going into Silpco. Let's do this. Oh, this is the building. Okay, so just like last time, all we have to do is go to the 3rd floor. Oh, wait, no, 5th floor, my bad. The 3rd floor, 4th floor, 5th floor. You just gotta go to the 5th floor, go down this way. Actually, I want to show you. What Starmie's. Okay, maybe not against this guy because I'm still afraid of Electrotrip. Ugh, it would have been nice to have a ground type. Because I don't think we have one. We could go get one. We still haven't caught anything in Diglett's cave, so we technically could still go get a Dugtrio. But we'll save them for when we really need it. Razor Leaf, yay. Alright, root. This would have been great when they switched into Octogram. Yep. Psychic. Same type attack bonus since it's a water psychic type. Don't have to worry so much about it. Wheezing. Psychic again. Sweet. Looking so good so far. And Octogram is actually kind of fast, which means that it should have a decent high crit rate. So, surf's up. Yep, good to go. Looking good so far. Okay, so back to why we're going to the 5th floor, because this is where we get the card key. I could just go to this teleporter, go back into it, fight this rocket grunt if I have to, and then the key should be right here on this floor. This guy has an Arbok, which I'm okay with because I can just psychic. Hehe. Beautiful. So far, Octogram is pulling its weight. Next up, got the card key. So now we can take this, go back to the 3rd floor, and then head straight to. Actually, you know, hold on. Let's open this because if I'm gonna need this. No, that's not the floor. Or somewhere else. Nope, wrong floor. Oh, I must have been running shoes. Okay, so now we take this, we go back 2 floors down. And now we go here and to the left. Man, did it take me forever to figure this out when I played it for the first time. I spent like days looking through this building, figuring out how the heck am I supposed to get to where I'm supposed to go. Like, I know I'm supposed to fight Team Rocket. I know I'm supposed to get through some certain doors, but I don't know how to get through. Until I found the car key by accident, and then just started going through doors. I mean, that's something that a lot of people tend to forget about these games, is that it kind of wants you to look around, explore, and make sure you find things, you know, because you have to. Me, as have I played Pokemon a lot of times, kind of just like try to brute force through everything, you know. team. Okay, see? So, now that we beat that guy, we open this door. And this door. And this is the teleport we're supposed to go through. Oh, that's useful. I'm gonna use that right now. Yep, right now. I'll have to fight that guy. Ugh, so many notifications. And I'm not that afraid of a special attacker either, because not only do I have moves that can actually hit them, I have a decent special stat. I have a decent. I cannot speak. I have a decent special stat myself, so as long as it's not an electric move, I should do fine. Alrighty. So far, so good. Right. Opening this. I know I don't have to go this way, but I like it because there's this nurse lady who will heal up our Pokemon. Alright. Moving on. Oh. There we go. Go and ride this weird scientist. And then we have to fight Blue again. Let's do it. What kept you? What? I always wonder, what the heck is he doing here? Okay. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down, not that I care. Wow. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if he got better. Well, bring it on. Not afraid of this guy. Not afraid of this guy anymore. I just surfs up. Ninetales. Also weak to water. Not afraid of quick attack anymore. Yeah. Oyster, which I'm also not afraid of because I have Thunderbolt. Didn't need the critical hit, but thanks anyways. I mean, Kadabra. This is something I do have to worry about at some point because it will have it will become an Alakazam by the end. Yeah, right. And then finally he has Jolteon as his ace. Is evolved. So I'm gonna switch to Lizardon, and then hit it with a Razor Leaf. Wait, not Lizardon, Root. That did a lot, and if it was Thunderbolt, I would have died, so. Supposed to be Root, god dang it. Holy crap, that does so much. And that was a critical hit. Why is this super effective? Why? Why is that super effective? I can't send. I just realized I have 3 Pokemon that are weak to this thing. what am I gonna do? Leech Seed. Yeah. And for some reason, Pin Missile is super effective. I mean, I know that Pin Missile... I know that Pin Missile is, what do you call it? Super effective against Grass type, but why against... Root? This is bad. This is bad, well, not only because that Jolteon has moves that basically are super effective against my entire team. But why in the world is Pin Missile super effective against Venusaur? It's supposed to be neutral damage. I don't know. I guess that settles it. I need a ground type. So if we make it out of this battle, it's time to find an old friend. Let's see if I can spore it. Ugh. Okay, good. That's not too bad. As long as it doesn't crit, I should be fine. That's so weird that Root barely even took a good hit from this thing. Stay asleep. Okay. I'm still faster, so this is fine. But I lost Root because for some reason Pin Missile was super effective against it. And did a lot of damage. Oh jeez. I'm moving up to 10, but I'm starting to see what's stronger and how they evolve. One in the league to boot out the Elite Four. Okay. What in the world was... Did I go down that way? I still have some potions I can use. Woe definitely deserves a super potion because he survived. Gardon gets one. We're taking a hit like a champ. And then Octogram obviously because, well, I need him. Alright, let's move on. And then we have Team Rocket. Or Jesse and James, I should say. Because everybody here is Team Rocket. Well, at least not this one. Not that much more because they're incredibly weaker than my Mon, and Octogram's still a psychic. Super effective. Arbok. Dead. And then, for some reason, they will never evolve their Meowth into a Persian, because Meowth has always been a Meowth in the anime. We're good. Like always. Yeah, like always. Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light. Again. And I'm not that worried about Giovanni since he has mostly ground types. So, let's do this. Experience a world of pain? We'll see about that. Bring it on. Nidorino. Alright, Psychic you down. Version. That's his Ace Pokemon. So let's Psychic you. Beautiful. Critical hit. You love to see it. Then we have Rhyhorn. Nerve. One shot, no matter what. And then we have Needle Queen. Nerf's up. Wow, nice. And then Ice Beam for good measure. Yeah. Yeah. See? No problem. Will never fail. Forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. Eh. Alright, so we did good. Now we can use an escape rope to get the heck out of here. Beautiful. Back at the Pokemon Center. This sucks. I had all three starters in this game, and all of them died. Yes, I know. I have to save before changing boxes, which is so weird. Box 12. Positive root. Change box again. Going to box 1. Alright, so we have Chopper, which is Machop. Sleepy Nose, which is Drowsy. Acrobat, which is Zubat. Duster, which is Pidgeotto. None of them really fit my needs right now. Alright, so let's heal up. And it's time to grab an old friend that we had in our last run. Oh, before I do that, let me grab some of my rare candies. Right item. Rare candies. And speaking of which, let me deposit some of this stuff. Don't need the bike anymore. Don't need the Pokefluid anymore. I can't use items in battle. Deposit the Good Rod. Deposit the Super Rod. And finally, deposit the card key. Giving me plenty of space. You're good. Since I'm in town, time to grab the better Pokeballs. Or healing items, or whatever they sell here, because we can't upgrade their items when I get more badges for some reason. Buy hyper potions. Yes. Let's buy 12 for now. Full heals, of course. Full heals. And why not some extra repels? Let me sell some stuff that I think I don't need. Great balls don't need you anymore. I'm gonna grab those in a minute. Alright, so I still have Furo. Let's fly towards Fuchsia so I can get some Ultra Balls. There we go. There we are. I'm gonna grab 15. No, I don't need much anymore. So 15 should be just fine. Okay. Now for our next team member, time to grab. I'm gonna go to Vermilion City. Go here. And then go back to Diglett's Cave where we can get. Ooh, my bad. Another Diglett. So we're gonna put Woe in the front. Find ourselves a Diglett. Alright, Spore. And then we can Ultra Ball it. There we go. Yep. This is the first time we caught it, so we're good. I'm gonna give it a nickname? Yes. I'm gonna name you just like your namesake. Mole Man. Alright, let's get out of here. I can't do it because you don't have to get, but that's fine. Up. And use a bunch of rare candies. So, get you up to speed because you will be another Pokemon that we need. An attack. Useful, but not necessary. Now we have Mole Man evolving into Dugtrio. Yeah, more sensible. I think the problem was that they had in Red and Blue is that they made everything like too blocky or too zoomed in. Maybe that's what I want to say. Like here, they shortened the size and they gave them a little more detail. Maybe that's why they look a little bit better. Give her a Scratch for Slash, obviously. Then level everyone up. Okay, so now we're gonna go fight Sabrina. And for that, we need a good physical attacker. So having Mole Man will be great. Not to mention Pokemon that Earthquake, there we go. Or Growl. Then we're gonna level up Octogram to level 48 as well. And give Lizardon the same treatment too. Lizardon is the only starter that we have that is still alive. So Flamethrower. Yep. Get rid of Growl, which for some reason still has. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give World the benefit of the doubt. You know, give it a chance to shine. Slash as well. That's good. Get rid of Scratch. But I'm only gonna level up to 45. I don't know how much we'll need for later. Fearow, also 45. You never know. Agility. Yeah, why not? Because this is what we got right now. So we're gonna make it work. And I don't think I need Link for anything. I have a good electric type. Draw, Chopper. Yeah, I don't really need most people, but I mean, having someone for strength and stuff could be useful. So I'll put Chopper in. It'll be much. It'll be probably just, you know, probably for what am I looking for? It'll probably be for fodder. I hate saying it like that, but you know. Okay, time to teach people stuff. I need someone with strength. I'm gonna need it for the Victor Road. So for now, I'm gonna teach it to Chopper. And what does this teach him? Toxic. Do I really need to teach it to anybody? I don't think so. And that's it. Alright. With no real plan, I'm going to Saffron City. Alright, time to go fight Sabrina, which has an even scarier lead Pokemon, well, scarier ace Pokemon than Koga did, so. What is this? Ghastly. Let me test something. Never mind. Oh hell no, I am not suffering through sleep and confusion. No, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna psychic everybody. Exactly, it won't be very effective against the Abra line. Might as well use it here. Go. Wait. Awesome. There we go. And before I forget, let's use a full heal on whoa. Alright, so keep going to the left, keep going to the left until you eventually end up on this side, and then you go down, and we're at Sabrina. Alright. Yeah, I think I should be fine this time. This time I'm not severely under level, just a little bit, just to make, you know, because I don't think I need to be on par with her. Alright, people, let's do it. I had psychic power since I was a child. I first learned to bend spoons with my mind. Is that a real thing? Like, I've seen, like, you know, on TV and magicians and things actually bend the spoon to the side, you know. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Bring it on. He only has 3 Pokemon, which is Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam. And holy crap, look at that. That Abra's level 50. Ooh, next defense. She's smart. Wow. Okay, yeah, she's smart. Using Flash on an Abra. Wow. Recover with... Recover? Okay. Let's go for Spore. Okay. My accuracy is now down 3 points. So I am switching out. Okay, who can I switch out to make that can make this sensible? Because if I switch out, my accuracy is down 3. So I have to send someone who not only will be able to take out the Kadabra, but be able to at least tank a hit from the Alakazam. Alright. Let's go get a Octoroom. Oh yes, Psywave. The move that did no damage the last time I got hit by hit. Okay, we're good. Alakazam. Yep, I'm just gonna keep going for it. I'm faster, which is surprising. Reflect. So that's bad because if I send in whoa, Leech Life won't do much. But good thing I'm a special attacker, so this should still hit it. Yay! Oh, Octogram, you're becoming even better than I hoped. Cool. Got the Marsh badge. And then, of course, the team I get is Sidewave, which I don't really need or want. So, so I'm just gonna get rid of it right now. Alright, now that I have Mold Man, I can dig myself out of here. Okay. I can use 0 to 5. Oh, I've yet to go into Silver Island. My bad. So I just gotta go to Palatine and then surf my way down. Doesn't take too long. Set up a max repel. And then, oh yeah, Octogram has surf. I was thinking, does no one on my team know surf? I was like, of course I do it. I literally got a Pokemon that can learn it for this specific reason. Now we can just speed our way through here. Seeing the nice, interesting, and mesmerizing water tiles. Slash does a lot more than I thought. Spore. I have free reign to just hit with Slash. Does a lot. I feel like I should use Parasect in a run at some point. Might be, useful. Thank you. We'll see you again. Now into the Pokemon Tower, which I will switch back to Octogram to the front because we're about to face a bunch of poison and fire types. So, and I'm not taking any chances. Escape rope. Don't really need it, but it's helpful. Max repel again. 250 steps. Press it. I'm done. I shouldn't have pressed it. Go in here. Wait, what? How does this work? Oh wait, no. This is how it opens that up. Goes down here to the big room. Oh, right. Surf. Good. Second. Yeah. We keep going down. Carbos, which increases speed. I will obviously use that to increase Octogram speed. Better the speed stat, the better the chances I get a critical hit, which is always useful. TM14, which is Blizzard. I'm gonna keep Ice Beam on Octogram because I feel like it would be a better option. I'll only teach Blizzard to someone who might need it, just in case I need something for whatever reason. I forgot what I was looking for. Do this. Right, candy, always useful. Now here is no, that's Solar Beam, and that's the secret key. Can anybody really learn Solar Beam here? Whoa, can learn it, and it's a decent grass move, I guess. Don't really need Stun Spore anymore. Alright, back to this guy. Unlock the switch, and then head my way down. And out. Oh, right. Unlock this thing. And then head my way out of here. Okay, so now that I can fight the water gym. Yeah, we're here just in case. Time for the quiz. Get it right, it opens the door. Face. Get it wrong, face the trainer. Got it. Caterpie evolves into Butterfree? Yes. It eventually evolves into Butterfree. It should be more specific about the question. Next. There are 9 lead badges? No, there are 8. Correct. Go through. Poliwag evolves 3 times? No. Most Pokemon evolve twice, not 3 times. Next. Thunder moves against ground moves. Thunder type moves good against ground Pokemon? No. Good. Through. Next. Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. That is true. Some might have better stats. Home Stoner. No, it does not. No. PM28 is Dig. Okay, we're already playing now. Yeah. These guys are level 53, so let's level some people up. Just to be safe, you know? Just because I need people to switch in. Wallman to level 50. I'm gonna max them out at 55 eventually, so. Especially Fiero and the rest. Alright, now for Blaine. We skipped all the trainers because we answered and we're good about Pokemon knowledge. Or at least decent. Alright, Blaine. Bring it. And he also only has 3 Pokemon. Quick attack. That's fine. That was a critical hit and didn't do much, so I feel good about that so far. Nice. And we got our own critical hit. Love it. Rapid Ash. Ooh, I like that sprite. Level 50. Can you believe that? Still a one-shot. Level 49. And now we have Arcanine. Level 54. We're still faster. That's great damage. Flamethrower hits us. Doesn't do much. We get burned, but that doesn't matter. Because we're a special attacker. Hooray! Easy peasy, no big deasy. That's 7 badges down, and now we can move on to the last one. The Volcano badge, heightened special attack of every one of my Pokemon. Got the team for Fire Blast. Which I'm going to immediately teach it to Lizardon. You know, just to give it some love. Let's get rid of Ember. Useful. Now Moleman can use Dig and get us out of here. Alright. We're on to the last gym, which is a ground type gym, which we shouldn't have much problem with. It's a Viridian City. Thank you, come again. You know, I'm really glad that they did this. Like, going back full circle, you know, for the last gym challenge to go all the way back to the first town that you visited. Not knowing that that's what it was. Alright, so now we got this gym. Is this gym the only one that has an item in it, you know? So there's a, I don't like, they don't do it in Gen 3. Like they don't do it in Gen 3, but in Gen 1 you can see the Pokeball item right there. I think it's like a hyper potion or something. All right. Who's first? Machoke. Psychic. Easy. A chop. Psychic. And then Machoke again. Psychic. Easy peasy, no big deasy. Boom. Defeated the black belt. Okay, so now that I beat that guy, I can go down this way. Oh, these teleporters are so long. I can go around here, fight this guy. Beat his Rhyhorn with a single surf. And we can just get through all the way to the gym. Go to the gym later. Alright, let's do this. This is my hideout. I planned out to resurrect Team Rocket here. How in the world did he become a gym leader? Or is that how he started out? So be it. This time I'm not holding back. Once more you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. I wonder if Giovanni started out as a mob boss, or he started out as a gym leader who wanted more. Let's go. Faster. Level up to level 50. Hi, Persian. Good to see you again. How are things? Fury Swipes missed. That's why you can't rely on multi-hit moves. I should really finish my run for the multi-hit moves thing. That would be interesting. Because most of them are just normal types or very rarely, what do you call it? Like other types like rock or psychic or bug. You know, I mean, everybody knows about Pin Missile. Everybody knows about Fury Swipes. One Shot City. Yep. Besides the Persian, everything's just a one shot. One shot sweep. Bum bum bum. Intense fight. I crushed the frick out of you right there. Yeah. Okay, 27, which I learned was fissure, not earthquake. And I don't really do one-hit moves, so I'm just gonna toss it out. Okay, we got every gym badge, so now we can head to the league. If we're lucky, we might even finish. If we're lucky, we might even finish the run today, which I think we might. Healing back up. What level, everybody? Yeah, I mean, who else can we even get? Let me look at our box again. Chopper, go back to the box. Withdraw. Not much. I mean, we could evolve Link into somebody, but not really necessary. No, I don't think so. We don't really need anything else. I mean, we can go get an Aerodactyl. That would be great, but it doesn't learn. It doesn't learn any rock moves. Let me check something real quick. Aerodactyl. Let's see. Aerodactyl moves learn Gen 1 Pokemon Yellow. Nope, it doesn't. Learns the same exact moves. Wing attack, takedown, hyper beam, and bite. Double edge, hyper beam, dragon rage. Weird. Mimic, double tomb, fire blast, swift, sky attack, and substitute. None of them have rock type moves. I mean, it's not terrible, but you know. I mean, we have a ground type that we can use, so it's not like terrible. Yeah, I think I'll just choose somebody just to have, just in case. Yeah, I'll keep Chopper. And now that I think about it, let me go get the Earthquake TM and just have it in case I need it. Earthquake, one of the best TMs in the entire series, so definitely going to be useful for somebody. I believe I remember it was on the third. Oh no, it wasn't the third floor. It was on the fifth. Nope. The second floor. That's the third floor. Nuts. Ah, I forgot. Yeah, that's good. I don't need it. I mean, any of the other good moves I had. I've already lost it on some of them on, so good. We're just gonna have Chopper for strength and then hit the road. Let's just get everyone up to speed. Not sure what else Roll can learn besides, you know, growth. Now that's a move. Absolutely. Let me get rid of Solar Beam. Wait, do I even need it? No, it doesn't really need growth because it doesn't have any special attacking moves. The rest of its moves are physical. Yeah. I mean, if it had, nah. I mean, I could probably use it for the same type attack bonus, but I don't think I need it. Alright, let's go fight Rival 6 and then head to the league. Hero! Hi. Alright, here we go. Hello there. What a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the league? You collected all the badges too? That's cool. Then I'll whip you, Blake, as a warm-up for Pokemon League. Let's go. Alright, let's do this. Surf's up. Hey, Platino, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Wait. Oh, 51. Who's next? Execute. That's a new member. Good thing we have a move for you. Ice Beam. Probably won't be the same, but for when you're Executor, but Ninetales. Surf's up. One shot. Love it. Oyster. We got something for you. Thunderbolt. Yeah. Who's next? Kadabra. Surf's up. Critical hit. Yeah, that's fine. He uses recover. Wow. I guess I needed that critical hit. Ice beam. Boom. And then we have Jolteon, which this time I have something for you. Let's go, Mole Man. Oh, that's fast. Now we just Earthquake. Booyah. Booyah, 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 booyah. Nicely done, everyone. Alright. You need more practice. Hey, I'm the one who beat you. But hey, you know that? I'm out of here. Smell ya. I'm the one who needs practice? You're the one who got beat by me. Let's say before anything crazy happens. And let's keep going. There's still one more Mon we can catch, and that's right here. Cascade badge. We got all the badges, so let us through. The Thunder badge. Rainbow badge. That's good. Surf, please. Soul badge. That's good. Marsh badge. That's also good. Let's switch to put Woe in front. See if we find anything. Volcano badge. I do. So let's see what we get. Oh, in arena? This is something. This is something for sure. Let's see if we don't kill it. Okay, Spore. Oh, this is something we can use. And something I could teach Earthquake to. So this is actually something that is worthy of going to find the Earthquake TM. Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball. Beautiful. Hey, good thing hey, alright. Alrighty then. Yes, I would like to name you. I'm naming you Helga. Alright. Okay. Alright, so now we have our 6th team member. Well, obviously when we switch out Chopper, but that'll be later. For now, let's just heal up some people. Alright. Oh, yeah, it's this way. Now we only access this if we have the Earth badge, and we're good. Go ahead. Activate a repel, and we're gonna use Strength. Chopper, if you would mind. Now we're just moving the same stones around, like always. Be honest, people. How long did it take you to figure out the puzzles for Victory Road? I gotta remember to cut corners better. Hmm. 52. Ninetales, dead. Dead. Next up. I can't wait till I can just interact with an interactable like this and just not have to go into my menu for it. A final test for trainers. Yes, I know. Luckily, I have someone who can take most of you out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. For this stone, I need to go all the way around. Repel, yeah. Even though you do this many times, there's still some things you might like occasionally forget. Unless you religiously go through the game like hundreds and hundreds of times like speedrunners do, you tend to forget some things. Okay, push, push, push. Push. Good. Now we go all the way around. We can get through here. We get through here. Gotta fight this lady. Ugh, this is why we have psychic. Yeah. Weeping Bell. Dead. Victory Bell. Hopefully dead. Yep. Easy. Get the push. Going down with it. Activate strength again. And now we just push. Push, push, push. All the way to the left until we unlock the thing. There's one ladder there, another ladder there, and the exit. We're out. That's not this. Yeah, I think. Oh, come on. Oh, they have to give us a little dumb mini maze before we get to the National League. Come on. Right, then to the left. Okay. Wait, we made it. We heal up. Wait. All right. Okay, so pause the chopper. Thanks for your service. And then we're gonna withdraw Helga. Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna take a moment to go back to a couple of places in order to get Helga up to speed. Not all the way up, since it probably will be just as a backup, the backup scenario. But okay, so we're gonna go to Pewter City. We're gonna go all the way back to Mount Moon. Guys, I don't remember where I can find a moonstone. I do remember that that there's one I missed. Oh, right, repels. Down here. We go down here. Then we go around and around and around. And then it's right here. Moonstone. Beautiful. So we can use this to get our last team member. We had Nido King. Now we have Nido Queen. Yep. back. Now I'm gonna go Saffron City. Going into the Pokemon Center. Putting on this. Withdraw an item. I'm gonna withdraw the card key. Actually, and I'm gonna deposit the secret key. Now we can go to Silpco and find the Earthquake TM. I can just remember what floor it was on. I think. Let's look at floor 6. I don't think it was this one. No, that was an X accuracy and an HP up. I don't need this. And I can get rid of this. With the Furo, you know. At this point, I'm just trying to figure out where some stuff are. Oh, that's not it either. Wait, let's go back. I think I remember it was on the lower floors, not on the higher floors. Nope. Stop going on teleporters. That's not it. Not either. Third floor? Alright, I'm gonna keep going up. Let's find something. These? Full heal, max revive, escape rope. Nope, that's not it. Don't need this. I already have a couple full heals, so that's fine. Next. No, it's not this either. Up. Not this either. I was just here. Next. I'll keep this, not this one either. Next. Not this one either. Next. What, this one? No, this is the way of the lady. Next. There it is. So we're good. Earthquake. There we go. Yep, Earthquake. Got it. I'm going to teach it to Helga. I'm going to get rid of Tail Whip. What else we got here? Rare Candy, always helpful. And then a Carbos, which increases speed. I'm going to give that one to Octogram. The more speed it has, the better chance of a critical hit. Okay, so now I have everything. Can go back. Go back to Silpco. Not to Silpco, to the Pokemon League. Fly. Indigo Plateau. I always liked that name. Alright, he'll level 1 up. Okay, let's sell some stuff. Let's see, I don't need hyper potions. Full heals I'll keep. Don't need skip ropes. And I'll keep. Okay, so let's buy 4 stores. Let's buy 10 of them. And some max potions. Make sure that I have enough of each. Full restores and max potions, because last time I was only able to get max potions for some reason. Now I'm going to give the Blizzard TM to Helga. Should I give it to Helga? Yeah, I'm going to give it to Helga. Get rid of Bite. Can't learn Dig, but he can learn Strength and Surf. Toxic. Anybody can learn Toxic. That's the funny thing. But I'm going to give it to Helga. Yes. Get rid of Poison Sting. And then Strength. Give it to Helga. Get rid of. Get rid of double kick. Nah. Let's give this to Lizardon, just in case. You know, you never know. This, you never know. And I think that's it. We have Dig, which no one can learn besides. Woe can learn Dig? That's funny. And Lizardon can learn Dig. That's funny. Oh, I'm gonna give. Let me see. Can I get rid of one of Woe's moves for Dig? Nah. But I am gonna use some rare candies to level everybody up to 55. That way, we have some challenge, but don't accidentally sweep the entire league. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Gotta give it every advantage I can get. Fire spin. Might be something. I'm gonna get Helga at least to level 50. Don't know how useful it'll be, but every little bit counts. Mole Man to 55 because he'll be our backup against Agatha. All right, I think this is the best that we can do for what we got. So just for fun, we're gonna run by the team again. All right, so we have our star player. We have Octogram the Starmie, a water psychic type, which with really good speed and special. We have it with Psychic, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Oof, you gotta love that moveset. Oh, we have Firo, our flyer. Hopefully as just something that could tank a special hit and then use like Drill Peck or Agility or something. Then we have Woe, the Parasect. Not great offensively, but has Spore, so always helpful. Then we have Lizardon, the last starter of the game that didn't fall to the tragedy of the Coca Gym, with Slash, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, and Strength. We have Mole Man, the ground type, which has Earthquake, Dig, Sand Attack, and Slash. This will be useful against Blue's Jolteon and maybe Agatha's team in case I need something that tanks a Psychic. And then we have Helga just in case. Our bulky Nidoqueen with Double Kick, Toxic, Earthquake, and Blizzard. So, here's hoping everything goes okay. Alright, let's do this. Hey, Lorelei. No one can beat me when it comes to Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful, and your Pokemon will be immersing when they're frozen solid. Yes, that is true. In Gen 1, if you're frozen, you stay frozen. You will not get out. Unless you get hit by a fire move. Dugong Gong. Alright, Octogram, let's do this. Critical hit. Nice. Cloister. Another Thunderbolt. Nice. Another one. Low bro. Probably won't be a one hit, but we'll still take lots of damage. Nice. And he got paralyzed too. Oh, okay. Nice. Now we have Jinx. Which for that I will use my own Surf. Ooh, critical hit too. And because of it, she had to use a Super Potion. Nice. And then we have Lapras. Thunderbolt. Nice. It's a 2-shot. Awesome. Lorelei done, and we're good to go. Alright, who's next? Okay. Restore. Now let's move on. Hello, Bruno. Yep. Ooh, ha! Okay, Bruno. We're good. Octogram if we will. Psychic. I just realized I did not mean to use Psychic. I was supposed to use Surf. But, all the same. Onyx especially weak. Then with Hitmonchan, Psychic. Nice. Then we have Hitmonlee. Psychic. Beautiful. Then we have another Onyx. We can Surf. Nice. And then my champ. In Psychic. Beautiful. 1-dot sweep. Alright. Moving on. Hello, Agatha. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got now. Okay. Gengar. Psychic. Okay. Critical hit. Not sure if we needed that, but I'll take it. And we have Golbat. See how much better this sprite of Golbat looks compared to the Gen 1 sprite? I mean... I think this is how it looks in Fire Red and Leaf Green too, so that's something. But see, this is something that kids can still see and not have nightmares about. Okay, I'm just gonna Thunderbolt it. Wow, super potion. Thunderbolt. Wait. Epic Launcher. Take it. Yep. Oh, 57. Sweet. Heavy Arbok. Take it. Yep. Critical hit. Probably wasn't needed. And then we have our last Gengar. That could. Sweet. Didn't need to get hit by it. Wish we would have had that critical hit before, but I'm not complaining. Sweet. Octogram. Becoming the great secret weapon that it is. Run along now, child. Alright, on to Lance. And this time I'm all ready. Let's do this. What's up, Lance? The Dragon Trainer. Well, I got a Miracle Star ready to freeze everything you have. Hello, Water Onyx. Thunderbolt. Then we have Dragonair. Now that's why I have Ice Beam. Not a one shot. Oof, that is very bad. That's bad. It has Thunderbolt? Oh dear. Just to be safe, because I do not want to take the risk of keeping Octogam in. Let me check. Okay, so only one of them has Thunderbolt, but the other one has Hyper Beam. So I'm gonna stay in and Ice Beam it. No, that's not the play. I have to switch out to someone who can keep, because I need Octogram to hit. Dragonite has Thunder. If I wasn't paralyzed, this would have been so much easier. Ugh. Can't believe I got hit by the one that. Okay, so now I gotta think. This one has water moves and Ice Beam. Water. I have to stay in. Oh, it has rat. No, now I have to switch out. I'm switching out to Fear. I swear, I feel like every time I want to switch out, it knows I'm going to switch out, and I got critical hit killed. I got critical hit killed by this thing. Oh, this sucks. I need Mold Man for blues. So Helga, if you can help me out here. Blizzard. This is gonna hurt. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I got frozen. This sucks. I got frozen. Okay, alright. Alright, I am now believing that the AI knows exactly what I'm going to switch into before I do. And I even got a speed drop because of that. Ugh, I am so sad. Yeah, now I'm not going to be fast enough to kill this thing. And I need the clean switch into something that can, so... And of course, Fire Blast miss. Fire Blast, of course, miss. What else can I do? Alright, Mole Man. My last hope here. This is gonna suck because I got nothing against this thing. This thing has Fly, Wing Attack, Swift, and Hyper Beam. Let's Fly, which is faster than me. This sucks. This is gonna hurt so much. Oh my god, I survived! Yay! If I wasn't paralyzed, I would have won easily. And what was and God. Hmm, 90% accuracy Blizzard and it misses. Oh jeez. Alright, this is the only way I can think of to somehow make it out of this. As long as I don't get frozen or crit. Or just one shot killed. Oh, I can't believe the run ends like this. Wow. Because of a paralysis. And so many things just not going right. This was supposed to be the easy one too. But because I got thunder waved. Well, the run ends like that. Yeah. I got thunder waved by the Dragonair, and that let the whole thing go all the way down. Well, I guess that's the run, and I guess that's what we're gonna end it off for today, because that was bad. That was really bad how it ended. I mean, it's not like I was incredibly underleveled either. I was doing good. I one-shot the Gyarados. I did good damage with Ice Beam against the Dragonair. But as soon as I tried to switch on to something else, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Hero got one shot. Hero got one shot crit. Mole Man got one shot. Lizardon got critically hit with Bubble Beam, and my speed lowered too. Helga got frozen, which would have been an easy way to knock out the Dragonite. Ugh, so many things just snowballed after that paralysis. Yeah. Well, we play, we learn, and I'm trying to learn a lot. Because, man, this sucks. I didn't expect to lose that hard, but I did, so I gotta remember for next time. So I'm going to end off the stream here because restarting would take too much time, and I don't really have that much time to use today. But next time I will. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and remember to always stay awesome. Peace out.